So Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillahi amma ba'd. So first of all, Alhamdulillah that we are able to complete what our goal was for this level 2 course. Alhamdulillah. So what we have covered is, Alhamdulillah, whatever we announced and we decided, we have covered all of that syllabus. For example, we were to analyze last 14 surahs. Alhamdulillah, we did that with one revision. And then we did twice the text of Salah. And in our analysis, definitely we have learned many new things as well. And this was the whole purpose, that instead of learning, because in our level 1 course, we were mainly learning the rules and less implementation. In this level 2, our focus was that we can implement all of those rules, and during our analysis, in a natural way, inshallah, we can learn new things as well, which alhamdulillah we did. And then the third thing, alhamdulillah, we have discussed all the families as well, the 6 families of tri-root and 10 families of Sulasi Mazid Fi. And like I said, that with regard to these families, understanding that how these families are working, what the name of each family is. And then after that, the practical step is that to memorize the vocabulary of that particular family in the Quran. Other than that, for example, if I have said earlier as well, that with regard to knowing the whole chart of each family, it's good, alhamdulillah, if you can do that. But I think that even if somebody does not know the exact chart for every single family, but for example, if someone knows that Alif, Sin, and Ta, that when this family comes, it gives the meaning of seeking or asking for something, and then he can identify the words in the Quran from this family. That is the practical side of learning this particular family or any of the families. Everything else is good for the, you can say, for the academic purposes, that you know that how each member is constructed and how the masdar and blah blah blah. And inshallah, you are more than welcome to do that, because all of those charts are with you. Inshallah, you can memorize them. For every family, we have given you the some other examples as well, some other root letters as well, so you can practice for each family with other root letters. So and at the last, we discussed the irregular verbs. And alhamdulillah, now we know, all of us, we know that what are irregular verbs and what are the kinds of irregularities. And then in the last session, we have seen that what are the words in the Quran, in our vocabulary book. All the words are compiled, that for example, from the from Misal, from Mahmuz, from Ajwaf, and from all of those families, what are the words in the Quran, and most frequent of those words, they have been compiled in that. Now, what inshallah our plan is for our next phase, because I think you might have seen this point, that number one, we have a very focused goal. We do not have like bunch of different goals. We only have one goal. And what is that goal? That we should be able to analyze the text of the Quran. We can dissect that text and we can understand every single thing. And so inshallah, we can appreciate the beauty and we can deeply understand the meanings. Now, inshallah, towards heading to achieve this goal, as I hinted last time, now inshallah, we are planning for 3 months. And in these 3 months, I requested you all of you last time, but maybe no one actually remembered that I want you to choose surahs. We are aiming on average 300 ayat. Inshallah, we will analyze 300 ayat in more detail. If you recall, in our level 1 course, when we did the analysis, that was very first level of analysis, very basic analysis. When we did analysis in level 2 regarding our revision session of the surahs, we went into bit more depth. Now, inshallah, in this third layer, when we will do the analysis of whatever surahs, inshallah, we choose, we'll go in more detail And not only in the detail, inshallah, this time we will relate the af'al or verbs with their families as well, because now we understand the concept of different families as well. So inshallah, this time, whenever any of the verb will come in the text, we will relate back that which family this verb belongs to. And inshallah, in this way, we can implement this knowledge of ilmu sarf in our studies. Now, there are two things in which I really want the input from all of you guys. First is, like I said, please tell me that which surahs we are going to target. We have to decide that as soon as possible, so I can share with you the materials regarding those surahs. So you can keep in mind that we are targeting around 300 ayat. Now it's up to you that if you want to, for example, go for one big surah like Suratul Baqarah or Suratul Al Imran, then inshallah we can just focus on that one surah in the entire level 3. Or you can make a combination of some shorter surahs. For example, you can combine 2 or 3 or 4 short surahs, which together make something around 300 ayat. The reason I am focusing on 300 ayat is, so basically we will be inshallah targeting 20 ayat every week. And if you calculate that over a course of 3 months, we'll be able to cover something around 300 ayat. Obviously, in some of the ayat, we might have to go into deeper details. Some of them we can just simply cover in a short amount of time. And secondly, inshallah, when we will cover these surahs this time we will go through the proper book of I'rab. So inshallah, this time I will give you, first of all, I will give you the complete I'rab books. They are in the PDF format, the I'rab of entire Quran. Okay. And then whichever surahs we will target, we will look at the I'rab of those surahs from this book. And the reason is that you can be empowered, you can be enabled. So in future, inshallah, when you obviously after these 3 months, then it will be your journey. What my plan is, inshallah, even after completion of these 3 months, we will make a special group of all of those students, inshallah, who will finish this level 3. And that group will, inshallah, remain for rest of our lives, bi'iznillahi ta'ala. And in that group, for example, after completion of these 3 months, let's suppose that if you all of you want to target any particular surah together as a team, you can do that. And inshallah, through that group, you will be in touch with me. And inshallah, if any point comes in or any question comes in, inshallah, you will be more than welcome. It will be basically an ongoing support. Okay. Because remember this, we are not, alhamdulillah, we did not start this course in a sense, as a business or some. It is inshallah a mission. And the mission is that all of those students, mashallah, all of you who have joined this course, they should achieve for which they have joined this movement. Because inshallah, it will become a movement, bi'iznillahi ta'ala. So now what I want from your side is basically 2 things. Please tell me that which surahs you want to go for in these 3 months. And secondly, do you want me to, for example, make 1 day a week, which is my plan, to be honest, that we can not any of these 2 days, for example, not Monday and Thursday, because on these days, sometimes I'm busy with other classes. So what I want is we can make, for example, 1 bit longer session. It may be like bit over 1 hour, in which whatever 20 ayat we will, for example, we will target for that particular week. In that time, we can go through any of the points or any of the things which you want me to explain. Now it's up to you if you want to stick with this same schedule, in which, as we were doing before, like 2 days a week, and then we can divide 10 ayat and 10 ayat. If we make 2 classes per week. Other option is we can just make 1 class per week. That can be up. It depends that if we are able to finish our stuff within 1 hour, alhamdulillah. But if we have to go a bit over 1 hour, we should be having the availability of time, both for myself and for you as well. So in case if we have one session per week, so we can go a bit longer as well. So these are the two practical things which I want from you. So let me very quickly in 1 minute, inshallah, summarize that what will be the syllabus for this level 3 course. So number one, we will target 300 ayat, which will be inshallah analyzed in more depth in this course. Secondly, as I mentioned last time, there are 100 verbs in the Quran which are most frequent ones. They come almost 25% of time in the Quran, only 100 verbs. So inshallah, we'll focus on those 100 verbs and we'll inshallah memorize all the 3 forms of those verbs. Secondly, in terms of noun, in terms of asma or ism, there are something about 50 to 70 nouns which are most frequent in the Quran. And most of them, by the way, you know already. For example, azabun, it's a very common word in the Quran. Ajrun, reward. Jahannam, Jannah. So these words are very common and very frequent in the Quran in terms of the nouns. So inshallah, this will be our second task, to focus on the frequent verbs and to focus on the frequent nouns in the Quran. So inshallah, we can cover as much as we can this vocabulary part as well. So this will be our main focus in these 3 months. And inshallah, my goal will be that in these 3 months, you are capable of continuing your journey for the rest of your life. You feel this confidence, then inshallah, you can do it on your own as well. But like I said, at the end of 3 months, inshallah, we'll still make an ongoing support kind of group, inshallah, in which we'll be in touch with each other, and we can maybe even, decide that which surah we want to go, and inshallah, we can be asking each other if something needs to be asked. So this is the plan, inshallah, and now you are more than welcome to please tell me and to further, fine tune this plan and to give me any of your input on that.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. I think personally is 1 day per week. That's better actually. If we can manage actually a longer session.
Yeah.
And in terms of surah, I think any surah is fine, but one option could be we can probably target one big Makki surah, one Madani, like for example, Surah Al-Isra could be for Makki, for Madani could be Surah Maida. These two around probably 230 ayah, and then we can pick another surah probably at the end, 60, 70 ayah. But I'm fine with any other plan. Whoever, if we go with Bakara only, that's fine as well. And just some thoughts on this.
Okay, yeah, good. Alhamdulillah. At least inshallah we have some input, inshallah. Yeah. And brother Tafazzal, other than that, for example, the plan I discussed, do you think that we should squeeze something in this plan as well, which I'm not thinking of?
I think that will come up in when we'll be analyzing. For example, probably this time we did not discuss, for example, probably Jumlatul Haliya or Jawab Talab, and some Balaga aspects, for example, some of those things and some other minor things. I think that will come in detail when we'll be analyzing the actual text.
Yeah,
but I think because it is a learning journey, I think we have covered what it should be in level 2. Those are probably when we practice, those things will come, we'll learn more.
Inshallah. Yeah. Inshallah, definitely. Inshallah, I'm gonna make actually note of these points so I can inshallah keep in mind all of these things. And inshallah, somebody else, if you want to add something, please. This is the whole purpose of this session, so I can plan everything inshallah in the light of your comments as well.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. So I agree. I think 1 day per week should be good, I think, as well. And happy with anything like Surah Al-Baqarah, it is around 300 word sentences. That should be fine. Or whatever brother Tafazzal mentioned, that is also good with me as well. And that is a great plan. After 3 months, actually, we'll be having something like that. Means we can go together actually for further surahs as well. That's really great. And yeah, Jazakallah khair for your great plan. May Allah
inshallah, may Allah accept it from all of us.
So if we are planning for the 1 class a week,
yeah.
So because now it's summer times, so we have very less time between Maghrib and Isha. So, so it can only happen like between Asr and Maghrib. That's the only. Otherwise, before Asr, people are on the work.
Yeah,
So
I think that for example, Asif bhai, if we, let's suppose, if we plan something around 6:45, for example, would that be possible for you?
for me, it's fine because I'm not just talking about myself, but I'm just because a lot of people. So
No, no. For example, obviously we, inshallah, will consult the other, inshallah, participants as well. But because we don't know exactly your situation after like moving to Melbourne. So, for example, you, if you think, first of all, if we suppose, as you said,
don't
after
worry, brother
after
Imtiaz, don't
after
worry about
Maghrib
me.
will be very difficult. After Maghrib will be very difficult because, as you said, because the gap is very short, and obviously everyone has to do their dinner as well between Maghrib
Yes,
and Isha.
yes. So that's why actually I'm actually raised this point for the other people as well, because most of the people, if they finish around 6 o'clock or 6:30, I mean, not everybody do not finish by 5. Maybe sometimes people finish by 6. So it means they're gonna reach home by 6:30 or around 7 o'clock. So that's the only time I think, because Isha Maghrib will be around, I think, around 8, quarter past 8 in moving forward.
I'm thinking that we might have to make, for example, I'm not calling it a sacrifice, to be honest, but we might have to make, you can call it ijtihad. And ijtihad is that, for example, obviously, as we are just focusing, inshallah, one day a week, on that one day, how about, for example, we can, just go a bit longer after Maghrib, and then inshallah we can pray Maghrib at home, because obviously, Allah knows our intention. Inshallah, we do not have this, intention to miss the mosque or to miss the congregation. But like sometimes you are stuck in the decision, and inshallah we are not gonna make that decision for the sake of any worldly benefit, anyways. So inshallah, our intention is, to engage on this noble cause as well, because look, if we want to go before Maghrib, I have this fear that some people, for example, today, Brother Chanzeb is still at work. And
Yes.
sometimes, some other people are at work as well. So if we go before Maghrib, that may not be practical for all of us.
Yes.
And if we go after Maghrib, but we want to pray Isha at the masjid, then it will be very difficult for me and for all of you as well. For example, we cannot start before 8:15. I don't think so. Okay. And Isha is at, it will be inshallah in few days at 9:30. So still, we have very strict 1 hour. Sometime we might not be able to finish within 1 hour.
So that's why I'm saying that maybe the other option is that we just keep 2 classes, because 2 classes we can easily finish in 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Like 1 class we can finish in 45 minutes, 50 minutes. That's easily manageable in that short period of time. So
Actually, Asif bhai, one other problem is that inshallah, Brother Hatim is also coming back from the 6th of this month, inshallah. Then obviously he was already conducting his class of Thursdays, but inshallah, after coming back, obviously he will be conducting his class at the masjid. So then that will be another challenge, because if we want to go for 2 days a week, so in terms of my availability, then it fits in Mondays and Thursdays. And obviously then it becomes a clash with Sheikh Hatim's class.
okay.
So, and secondly, with all honesty, I just wanted to give all of you a bit longer time, inshallah, to focus on those 20 ayat, because I don't think that, for example, my estimation is there may be like on average 5 to 6 ayat in those 20 ayat, which we might need to focus a bit more. Because for now, inshallah, alhamdulillah, so far what we have learned, we all know the, alhamdulillah, at least, how everything is being designed in all of this Quranic text. So in every session, there may be like 5 or 6 points, or maybe something around 10 points, maybe, which we want to explain or which we want to go a bit further. So my thought is that either we can stick with, we don't make, for example, Monday and Thursday, we choose some other day, and then, as I said, we can make it a bit longer, and then we can pray Isha at home.
I have no problem. I'm happy with that option.
Actually, that sounds to me a very good plan. Actually, in that case, our timing is not limited. So if we start after Maghrib, I think that suits almost everyone.
Yeah.
Because from Asr to Maghrib, that's I don't think only few people will be able to manage. And then before Maghrib, it is a bit tricky actually for everyone, I think. And then I think that sounds a good plan. One day, and then longer session, and we can pray, inshallah, Isha at home. So
yeah, inshallah. Obviously, it will be one day a week. And secondly, like I said before, that, like sometime, you make this decision, but you don't really want to basically, go against Allah's deen, but you don't really have much choice left,
But actually, other people are not participating into this opinion. So are they happy or they are not happy? Or
I think, for example, whatever number of people are right now in the class, at least, inshallah, if all of they can give us their, for example, Shoaib bhai, what is your position?
Brother, I'm happy with whatever is said. Either one class or should be fine. Like Thursdays, we have class, so probably Thursdays is not an option. So Monday should be fine after Maghrib, and even if 1 hour, 1.5 hours should be fine.
Okay, I think inshallah then, and secondly, okay, let me just inshallah write down the names. For example, Brother Tafazzul, inshallah, he said that he is fine with this 1 day a week. And in terms of 1 day a week, inshallah, we'll target only Monday, inshallah.
Okay.
So Brother Tafazzul, inshallah, Brother Shoaib, he be fine, inshallah. Asif bhai, inshallah, you are fine as well?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
And Brother Zaveed, inshallah. Zaveed bhai?
Brother, I'm fine.
Okay, inshallah. And I think sister is in the class. Sister, are you fine, inshallah, if we go for Monday?
Assalamu alaikum, brother. Yes, I'm definitely fine with Monday.
Okay, inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, inshallah, I have right down sister's name. And okay, who else is right now in the meeting? And just let me mention one thing, because Asif bhai is also in the meeting, and Brother Raheen and Talha is also in the meeting, and I think Aryan is also in the meeting, and Afan. So with regard to our young brothers, Aryan, Afan, Raheen, and Talha, and even if Tayyib wants to join them as well, inshallah, for all of you, definitely I have recommended already that you should attend the other level 2 class, which I have mentioned multiple times, which is at 7 o'clock on Mondays and Thursdays. So you just stick with that class at least for 1 month. Inshallah, within 1 month, they will complete their level 2 course. So this is my advice to all of these young brothers. So please, you join that group. So I am not recommending, I am not expecting other than 2 people. For example, inshallah, I am more than sure that Tayyib and Talha, inshallah, Talha, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So Talha, inshallah, you ready to join this group, inshallah, this next group, level 3 group?
Yes, inshallah, should be able to.
And Asif bhai, is Tayyib there?
Yes, Tayyib is here, inshallah.
Tayyib ready, inshallah, as well?
Yes, he will, inshallah.
Okay. And with regard to rest of the brothers, what my recommendation is, on the basis of what I have assessed so far, that they are more than welcome. If they think that they are ready, both options will be open for them. For example, if they want to stick with that level 2 class, which is happening at 7 p.m., they are more than welcome to join. It is basically 7 to 7:45 at the moment. So you can stay in that class. And by the way, that class is open for Talha and for Tayyib as well, in case if you want to join and attend that class. But other than that, after 1 month, then inshallah, you can take your decision. I am talking about Raheen, Aryan, Afan, Ishan, and Ayan. I'm talking about all of you because I am not, to be honest, I'm not quite sure at this stage that if you will be ready to go for this class, but you should attend the other level 2 class for the next 1 month. And then inshallah, I have planned already. I have discussed with the parents that I will start, inshallah, taking 1 class a week at the masjid only for these boys. So then inshallah, during that class, we can discuss that if they want to come in this group or they just want to stick with the normal level 2 class, and in which they inshallah can do the analysis of last 14 surahs and salah, and they can just end with there. It will be their choice, okay? But in order to assess them, I will be only able to assess them inshallah once I start their class at the masjid very soon. Inshallah, maybe within 1 week, I will decide the day and I will let the parents know. And then inshallah, we can decide from there. For now, inshallah, I think that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 people, inshallah, which are right now in the class, they are happy with this Monday's class, inshallah. And with regard to rest of the people, I will send a message in the group. For example, Tanzeh Bhai and a couple of sisters as well. They are not right now in the class. So they can inshallah let us know that what their plan is. But I think inshallah we are pretty much decided to go for this Monday's class, because even though for sisters they don't have the problem of masjid anyway, so they don't basically go to masjid, most of them in Isha. So inshallah, in this way, I think that we are pretty much decided with regard to the day that class will be on Mondays, 1 day a week on Mondays, and we'll start at 8:15, because I know that some of you, it's difficult for you to join at 8 o'clock. Inshallah, we'll start at 8:15, and when Maghrib time will be moving forward, inshallah, we can still change this time. We can go up till 8:30 if we have to go to that extent. But inshallah, yeah.
I think at least 20 minutes difference between Canberra, and if you can please 20 minutes, I think it will be good for us.
So you mean that 8:20 should be fine?
Yeah. So we are 20 minutes like after the Canberra time.
Okay, inshallah, no problem. Inshallah, we can start at 8:20, and I think inshallah 8:20 inshallah should be fine, inshallah. Yes, but Fazul?
I think Brother Asif is saying difference between Canberra and Melbourne is 20. So it doesn't mean 8:20, but I'm saying if we shift, then just when you take it in mind.
Actually, no, I got that point. But the reason I said 8:20 is because obviously, if right now, I think at the Gangalan Masjid, Ikama is something around 7:45. So I think that if those people who are attending Maghrib at the Masjid, it is almost very difficult if they can make it, for example, at 8 o'clock. So inshallah, we can give this 20 minutes window for all of the people who are attending Maghrib at the Masjid, I think.
Yeah.
So for example, from this coming Monday, we can start at 8:20, and then we can see if we need to change a bit, inshallah.
Okay, Jazakallah.
And please, brother, please, but one thing is still undecided, and that is the most important thing, that which surahs we are going to target. I did get some, for example, input from the Tafazzul and Brother Zaveed. And Asif Bhai, do you have any input on that?
You were saying that 30 juz, but I think 30 juz surah, I mean, grammar-wise, they are more difficult. Actually, I think it's good that if we start some big, because they are grammar-wise, they are a bit easy. So I'm happy with any big surah, like Surah Al-Imran or Surah Al-Baqarah or whatever big surah we start.
I think Surah Al-Imran is less than 200, I think.
220, I think.
220. Okay, so 220. Okay, so if we go for Al-Imran or Surah Al-Baqarah, then we can, inshallah, we can.
Sorry, no, it's 200. Yes, sir. It's 200.
Okay, 200. Yeah. So I think if we go for Al-Imran, then inshallah we can choose one surah from the other portion, from the Makki portion as well. For example, these surahs like Surah Yunus, Surah Ra'd, Surah Ibrahim, all of them are short surahs, but they are like very profound as well.
Maybe Surah Waqia we can do at the end.
Makki surah?
Yeah, Surah Al-Waqia.
Waqia, okay, Surah Al-Waqia, okay. So I think let's toss between these two. Either we can start with Surah Al-Baqarah or with Al-Imran. How about that?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, for example, those who are in the meeting right now, if you have to pick one of them, which one would you go for?
I will go for Surah Al Imran.
Al Imran. Tafazzul, brother Tafazzul.
I don't know. I'm fine with both.
No, if you have to pick one.
Al Imran.
Al Imran, inshallah.
Yeah.
Okay, brother Zaveed.
So, brother, if I pick up Al Imran, then you are going to start another one after that?
Yes, because we can do that, inshallah. It is 200 ayat.
Yeah, I'm fine with Al Imran as well then. Because in my mind, I was just thinking about Surah Baqarah.
Okay. Okay. Actually, like I said before, inshallah, we inshallah start this journey together in these 3 months. And like I said before, after that, inshallah, we'll make an ongoing group. And within that group, inshallah, we can communicate to each other and we can decide that which surah, inshallah, you are going for. And then, inshallah, I'll be available if I need to explain something. Make sense, inshallah?
Yes.
Okay, then inshallah, let's decide this one as well. So we don't have this we're not double-minded. So inshallah, from next week, class will be one day a week. There will be Monday's class, inshallah, and we can see that how much time we need to spend depending on what we need to explain. Class will be Monday, and inshallah, we'll start our class at 8:20 p.m. In this way, inshallah. Yeah.
Brother Imti, just one thing. So didn't you say that you have issues on Monday? Do you need to pick another day? I think we are fine with other days as well.
Actually, I was just a bit concerned that, for example, I was thinking of the weekend, but I think weekend may not be a good choice, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think we can do the good choice. People have other things.
Yeah, that's true. I think inshallah, let's do it Monday, because I do have one class on Mondays, but that is almost finished because this is a new level 1 class, and inshallah today they have their lesson 16, which is last lesson.
Okay, yeah.
So inshallah, it won't be inshallah problem for me. So I can inshallah manage that. So because today inshallah their course will be covered today, and then I can inshallah decide regarding the practice. So I think inshallah Monday is fine. Yeah. Okay, any other thing which you want me to inshallah include in this plan? So anything coming in someone's mind?
One thing, it's I'm not sure whether we probably covered like mainly for muqaddam type, like a cover, and also like muakkad type all those muakkad type. So like it has some effect on when it's nakira versus when it's common versus proper. Sometimes it doesn't come. All those things I can't remember whether we covered or not.
Actually, we for example, I can recall that we discussed the example of for example, fi qulubihim maradun. I can remember the example. So this fi qulubihim is a jar majroor fragment, and maradun is mubtada. And in this example, because our mubtada is common, so the expression of being exclusive, it was not created, because for that purpose there were two conditions, that khabar is the like shibul jumla khabar in the start, but mubtada has to be proper.
Okay, yeah, okay. If we and other things about like I think it will be in Surah Baqarah, the very start we have those like when Ismail Ishara with al and no al, those kind of, there is some complexity there. Those probably I can't remember whether it was discussed or not, like those sort of edge cases thing. I think that's why I said when we'll be doing actual ayah, probably we can discuss at that time.
Inshallah, inshallah, definitely. Inshallah, my plan is that inshallah this time we'll go in more in depth. So inshallah we can cover all of these small things, inshallah. So please,
You had to plan to compile all the notes for this level 2 in one PDF, I think.
Asif bhai, I have in my mind, but please remind me if I'm missing something. For example, what I have compiled, inshallah, which I will share tomorrow in the group, that this notes of ilmu sarf, and before that we covered two topics, that one was the use of kana, and the other was ism mawsool. And the fourth thing is which is in my folder is that is those 100 common verbs and those 50 plus common nouns. So please, if I have missing something, please remind me. And with regard to the recordings, as I shared yesterday, inshallah, in the level 2 course, which is coming behind you, I am inshallah recording all of those analysis of the 14 surahs. And so far, I think we have uploaded 10 of them, which I have shared yesterday. So inshallah, all of these video recordings, they will be available to you, inshallah, as you have availability of level 1 course. But with regard to notes, if somebody can remind me that if we have discussed something in this level 2 and you do not have the notes, or I did not share the notes, please remind me.
No, I think we have notes, but they are like individual topics, like all these families are there individual 2-3 different PDFs.
No, I mean, inshallah, that one, inshallah, I know that one. I said that I will send inshallah one file. But other than that, if I'm missing something,
Okay.
in case if we covered something and which I am just missing, please remind me on that.
So, as brother, you were talking about kana, then I remembered another thing. Like probably, I think we covered Lysa, but probably we need some more detail about how they're different with mine, different kind of negations. Again, probably
Inshallah.
we went once, probably there are different various variations of that.
Yeah, inshallah, I have noted that one, inshallah. And definitely, you all of you are more than welcome, inshallah, to remind me in which, inshallah, I can consider in the in planning our level 3. But like what the Fazul said before, inshallah, once you get into the analysis part, many things, inshallah, will be coming automatically, inshallah.
Yes, inshallah.
So I think then it is the, inshallah, final plan we can share in the group. And what I will do is that I will see, inshallah, that I will talk to the, okay, inshallah, give me, inshallah, leave it with me. I will send a message in the group that these 2 things are final, that class will be on Mondays and it will be 1 day a week. And with regard to surah, inshallah, we are pretty much, inshallah, decided that Surah Al Imran, but I have seen that already that none of you is basically stick with the surah. So in case, even if we change our mind to Al-Baqarah, inshallah, it should be fine.
I think you're right, brother. We are still floating there. We surah to choose.
Yeah, inshallah, no problem at all. We don't, inshallah, because it's up to you. We can choose either one of them, and inshallah, that's not a problem at all. But my request is that please choose by this weekend, so we know that which we can start, inshallah.
Okay,
so anything else before we end?
Probably just send a message to the group, brother, for everyone to send the surah. I think that will help us.
Yeah, so inshallah, what I will do is, we have recording this whole discussion. I will share this recording so everybody can, inshallah, watch the whole discussion. And secondly, I will definitely send a message in the group that please let us know that which surah you want to go for, inshallah. Okay, but inshallah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.